Hey YouTube, it's Paul and Papaw Jason with Life with Paul. Just want to sit down and do another video. You know, when Paul was little, I heavily socialized him. I took him around all different kinds of people. He got to see everybody, you know, different shapes, sizes, colors, nationalities, from little kids to great big giant adults. And he got to experience different situations. And he got to, he got to be around traffic and different noises and, different things. He got to, everything I could think of, I kind of put him in that situation so he would get to experience it. That way, when he was little, he would adapt to it and he would know it's not something to be scared of when he became an adult, when he became full size for sure. Now, why did I do that? Why was that so important? For me, it was important because my intent was from the beginning was to train him to be a service dog. You know, that's important for a service dog, but it's important for any dog. The reason it's important is because if you don't socialize them to where they're used to certain situations and they're not scared of them, because this is one universal truth to dogs, and it does not matter the breed or the size. A scared dog is a reactive dog. When they're puppies and they're scared of something, they'll run away from it most of the time. When they become adults, they stand their ground and they react. And that is what you do not want. The reason that's on my mind today is because it kind of relates to my own personal life at the moment. Last week I got some bad news, bad result, bad verdict, whatever you want to call it. Was not what I was hoping for. And the internal emotions or disappointment, let down, a little bit of fear, not knowing what the future holds. But we as humans, all that comes out sideways. It comes out as anger. It is not meant that way. But we don't have a human interaction that it shows us how to display a disappointment. It comes out as anger. It is my humble opinion. I'm no professional. I am no psychologist. I am not a doctor. It is my humble opinion that there's not many emotions that we actually express outwardly. There's love. There's, hi Paul. There is happiness, and there's anger. Most of the other what we consider negative emotions, when we express them, they come out as anger. They're not meant that way. That's just how it comes out. For many years, I had a lot of people in my life that said I was just an angry person. And to an extent, that was true. But most of the time, it's not that I was angry. It's that I was hurt, or I was disappointed, or I was sad, or, a plethora of other emotions, but it always came out as anger. Maybe I'm a freak and that's just the way I am and I'm the only one. I find it hard to believe because I've been around enough people in my life that I've realized I'm not the only one. I know a lot of people that are the same way. The question is, are you that way? Do you realize it that when you're displaying anger and that's what people are reading as anger, it's really not. It's really something else. It's really hurt. It could be a lot of other things, but you're displaying it as anger. People read you or interact with you. That's all they think in their mind is from what they're seeing from you is you're angry. I think for me, it was part my defense mechanism because part of it was because I'd been hurt. So how do I protect myself from being hurt again? Anger. That my anger kept people at a distance. Well, if I keep them at a distance, they can't hurt me. I guess that's, and that wasn't intentional, 100%. Sometimes it was. But it was like a self-preservation reaction. It's subconscious. Hey, you want to come say hi? Come over here. Come on. Hi, YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. Yeah, he don't care. He just wants his ball, huh? I just want my ball. Well, dogs don't express it as anger so much like we humans do. They, like if it's fear, because they're scared, they're going to react first. It's a fear mechanism because they figure if they react and get the jump on the other dog or whatever it may be, a lot of times it's not even to actually make contact and like bite. It's to scare off whatever they're scared of. This goes a long way with my daughter. She has a dog just like that. He was a stray. He was almost an adult puppy when she got him, but she doesn't know the things he had gone through before she got him. So he was scared of everything. Well, now he tends to react, and it's out of that fear. And like I said, a lot of times it's not for them that they intend to bite you, it's they're trying to scare you off. They're trying to do the same thing I was trying to do to keep from getting hurt. They're trying to create distance. Well, the way to back you off is to scare you. So we humans do the same thing. I know I did it. I did it for a lot of years. I was partly angry, but a lot of that was other emotions that came out as anger. I can show you that I love you. By my actions, it's shown. It's much harder to show somebody that I'm disappointed or I'm hurt by that or I'm let down, because that comes out as anger. I don't know another way to show it. Maybe it's just the way I'm wired. Maybe it's the way you're wired. This is what's on my mind today, and like I said, it's because of the decision I got last week. So I have been the last several days, at least, walking around like I am angry. And a part of me is angry. But mostly it's coming out as anger because I don't know how to express the other emotions that I'm dealing with. I don't know, maybe women are better at this than men are. Us men, we suck at this. Let's be honest, man, we suck at it. Paul here, he knows two emotions. I love you and I'm watching you. That's about his two emotions. There's a lot more to it than that. He has bad days. You can tell he's not in a good mood. And they're like we are. They just have a harder time expressing that than we do. But like I said, for us as humans, it's like three. It's love, happiness, and anger. That's how they come out. When you come across somebody who's happy, you know it. You see it. It's written all over them. You can see how they act, the way they talk. You can see the smile on their face. You know they're happy. Sad, a lot of times comes out as anger. Disappointed, at least for me, almost always comes out as anger. Hurt, it always comes out. It looks like anger. You can't tell the difference between when I'm angry or when I'm hurt. They look the same. Now, the reason I'm doing this video today is because I know I can't be alone. I can't be the only one. So if you're struggling with this, if this is where you find yourself today, pause for a second, hit the pause button. And I don't mean on the video, but in your life, hit the pause button and say, am I expressing anger because I'm angry, or is this another emotion that I need to evaluate? For me, most of the time, it's another emotion I need to evaluate. There's very few people in my life that are close enough to me that can tell the difference. My dog can tell the difference. He knows when I'm angry. And that's when he treads lightly, because he knows I'm already angry, and he doesn't want to be the one I'm angry at. But he's a good boy, so he's a good boy. I don't know if y'all can see him that far away. I got the camera kind of close, so. But all he's concerned about is playing with the ball. So I hope you're having a wonderful week. Hope the background noise isn't too bad. We got wind chimes over there and a lawnmower next door, and a dog panting and bringing the ball. But anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful week. We wish you the best. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up. If you know somebody else that might need it, share it with them. But most of all, subscribe to the channel. There'll be more videos like this coming. We have changed our video post dates, or not our dates. We're still on Mondays and Fridays, but now they're coming out at 4 p.m. Central Time instead of 10 o'clock in the morning. We're going to try that and see if maybe the views will get better, if it'll change anything. If it changes for the worst, we'll go back to it. Let us know what days or times would you like to see videos. Also, what other videos would you like to see? What topics would you like to see covered? If you're struggling with this the same way I do, and I know I can't be alone, put it in the comments. Share your experiences. As they say in AA, share your experience, strength, and hopes. Other people need it. You just might be a light to somebody's day and help guide them where they need to go. You gonna say bye? Or you're drooling? So, with that, watch for the life lessons, learn from the lessons, and be the best version of you the world has ever seen. Say bye, Paul. Say bye. He don't care. Bye, YouTube.